Good morning, day 5 of my Cape to Cape walk. I'm just leaving Ellensbrook campsite. It was absolutely chockers there last night. I mean, it's a huge campsite, so it wasn't actually camping on top of each other, but there was probably, I'm thinking 20 tents. There was people towing carts in there. I'm on a kind of this four-wheel drive kind of track, and it becomes sealed up here, a sealed path. And it's only about 2 k's from a car park, so people were towing trailers, like little trailers with all their gear in and their kids, and it looks like it's a de facto free camp for car campers maybe. But anyway, I don't think this would be a common thing though, to be honest with you. So yeah, a bit of rain last night, a fair bit of rain last night, but it looks like it's stopped now. I've got about 20-ish k's to up to Moses Rocks. I have probably late lunch, second brekkie in Gracetown if Gracie's is open. Yeah, all going well. Should be a fairly scenic and good day on the track again. All right, I'll spin the camera around when there's something to see. So this is there's a little cave around here with water. I think it cascades out of it. There is another waterfall just back, but it's kind of a bit of a bush bash, so I didn't go to that. So yeah, I hope you can see that cave. There's water coming out of it. It's called Mikabe or something. This is the reason people can wheel carts up here. All right, the day's looking promising. There was a prediction of the chance of showers this morning, but I'm hoping they're the ones that went through overnight. I think if they were, this could be famous last words, but I might be good to go for the next couple of days without too much rain. And then I think on my last day, I think it's coming back. But to be honest, the rain hasn't been very much at all. It's just been, yesterday morning when I was in Preverly, I had probably 3 or 4 hours of it in a row. Apart from that, it's just been showers really. So this is the old Ellensbrook homestead from back in the day. They sometimes run tours in here, I think. There's no one around at 7 in the morning, obviously. So that little weir fed this water race back in the time, just here, which turned a water wheel, which obviously provided some kind of power for the old homestead up here. That was a bit of ingenuity at the time. So there's the water wheel. It was actually a fairly recent thing. It was built in the 1950s. It's a very pretty spot. Okay, I've hit the coast. I think most of today, from memory, will be along the coast. Close to it anyway. I'm heading up towards the left-hander surf break. So I guess there'll be Quite a few surfers out this morning. Very pretty. So this will do me for brekkie, I think. My next couple of hours walking. Some are left-handers. There's no one out. I'm not sure if that's why. That's the shark warning system. I'm just kind of sitting in this shelter for a minute. There's a rain shower passing through. So I think I've bumped into the southbound bubble, the ones that started at the start of the school holidays, because there was, like I said, I reckon easy 20 tents at Ellenbrook last night, and I've already passed maybe 25 people coming into Gracetown this morning, going past me the other way. So I guess most people probably realise that probably 90% of the people walk to Cape, north to south, not the way I'm going, the opposite way to me. So yeah, these are the people now that set off on the first Saturday of the school holidays, I think. So I'm not sure whether it's going to ease off the next couple of nights and that was the big bubble, or whether I'm going to have huge crowds the whole way through. Moses Rocks is a lot smaller than Ellenbrook, the campsite tonight, but it's tucked away in the tea tree. However, there are quite a few stealth camps around the area, so if I get there and it's kind of chock-a-block and there's no room, I'll just have to stealth it, I guess. All right, this has been a great walk this morning. Just had a shower of rain come through, but it's been pretty good, really. Interesting there's no surfers out. I don't know whether that's because it's a little bit choppy, or whether that shark alarm is actually telling us there's a great white shark out there. That will be a little suboptimal. So I'm just crossing this kind of headland now. This bit's a bit limestoney. It's a mixture of limestone and sand. Around the other side of this headland is Gracetown. And I don't know if you remember me mentioning yesterday about the tragic kind of cliff collapse that happened just around the corner up here during I think it was a high school surf competition. A cliff came down on a heap of spectators sheltering underneath, and yeah, there was quite a few people died. It was a major thing in Australia back in the day. All right, I'll stop waffling on and get walking, I guess. So this is one place on the Cape to Cape. It's a little bit vague across this limestone. The track stays fairly low. However, if you lose it, you'll see over in the tree line there, you can see a marker post. You'll pick it up again over there. So just keep heading along the coast So this is Gracetown. So that's the big ones out there. The big boys are playing out there, I reckon, on the point. And this is a little bit more sheltered in here. So I'm not sure if you can read that, but this is this cliff tragedy that I was talking about a little bit before. This is the memorial. So it was a school competition that was on out in the bay out there. So, just making my way to Gracetown, successfully refueled. Just going to head to the boat ramp and then climb up onto the cliffs. I don't know if I can get around the bottom here, or I'm going to have to climb up these rocks. We'll see how we go. Oh, let's see what it stinks. Looks like I can maybe scramble up here. Alright, I'm going to put the phone away while I scramble up these rocks. I think I go up there. Oh yeah, there's a marker. The track is surprisingly rough, actually. So I'm heading along there a bit and then up there. That's my afternoons walking up there. How nice is this? It's like nature's garden, isn't it? So this bloke's no hurry to get off the track. Unlike the Dugite that I saw about 10 minutes ago, he got off pretty quick, thankfully. So I've dropped down to beach level and I'm kind of following this sandy kind of swale between the dunes. So parallel to the beach. Not sure why they did it this way, but it is what it is. I'm going to be climbing again shortly, back up the tops. I think, from memory. And once again, I'll stop and empty the sand out of my shoes. So there's the beach. That's where I've come from. Okay, up we go. There's the track up there. Yep, I'm doing it hard. This is very pretty through here. That's where I've just come down. Not too shabby. So this is Ellensbrook Brook. It's good, normally good swimming there in summer if you want to wash the salt off you if you go in the ocean. It's not deep enough to do laps or anything, but normally there's a bit of water. However, it's not summer at the moment, it's spring. I've got to get across here somehow. And I don't really want to take my shoes off. I think this could be it here. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, I'm going to do a bit of parkour. I'm not going to film it though. Look at those cliffs. Okay, a few parkour moves, and I'm across. So, I've made a bit of a pact with myself. If I get to engine up tomorrow and the sun's out, I'm going to go for a swim. I can't do the whole cape to cape and not jump in. So if it's raining, deal's off. If the sun's out, I'm in tomorrow. We'll see how we go. Alright, I've just got to climb up now to Moses Rocks and I'll be there. It's only about 2:30. Okay, there's tonight's camp. You can just see the toilet there in the trees, I think. Okay, so this is my Moses Rock setup. There's lots of spots through this tea tree. It's a bit dingy and dusty. Anyway, feet are already filthy. So yeah, the deal is tomorrow, sun's out, engine up, I'm in. We'll see how that all goes, eh? All right, I'm gonna go and cook some tea. I'll sign off later if I remember. Okay, that was day 5 on the Cape to Cape. So today was Ellensbrook into Moses Rocks. I am at the moment. Yeah, look, it was about a bit over 20k day. Pretty cruisy, really. I had lunch, had probably an hour and a half at Gracie's at Gracetown. Just kind of chilling out in the veranda there. The weather was mostly good today. I had a few showers pass through this morning, but it wasn't too bad. I think tomorrow's looking okay. Touch wood, so we'll see how we go. Tomorrow's a slightly harder day from what I can remember, over to Mount Duckworth, the other side of Ellenbrook. So we'll see how we go, but it shouldn't be too bad. I've kind of committed now, so if I get to, I think it's Engine Up Beach and the sun's out, I'll go for a swim. I have to do it. I have to swim once on the Cape to Cape. All right. Apart from that, not much to say. Everything was going good today. No real soft, long sections of sand. So that's good. Yeah, I'm comfortably set up in the tea trees here at Moses Rocks. Looks like there's probably 10 tents here, which is probably half the amount of tents from last night. So I'm thinking the bubble has passed us by. So the school holiday bubble that was heading south. Anyway, we'll see how we go. All right, catch you in the morning for another fun-filled day.